Are we diving? What are we doing?
No, we're not diving. Hey, everybody, welcome to Bomb Squad. I'm 𝒂𝒐𝒆𝒅, and you're about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story. And we just made a whole bunch of exclusive content. Things got crazy.
You're missing out.
I mean, spoons and cereal.
That was about it.
That was about
And
it.
welcome to my life.
A whole lot of singing. So,
And simple plan.
join our Patreon or our locals community to get access to that exclusive content. RPG Marie?
Hey, Dad, look at me. Think back and talk to me. Did it grow up according to plan?
Probably.
I don't know.
Well,
So-
We are drinking coffee, the Arbonne coffee protein powder.
it's really late.
So we're making the connection to Arbonne coffee.
There's
And
zero
I'm like,
connection. No
does your dad
connection.
not like you drinking coffee?
Sometimes, yeah.
Alright.
No, but with a scoop of ancient bone broth.
Ancient bone
Ancient
broth.
bone
Is
broth.
it really ancient bone?
nutrition? Yeah,
Wow.
that's what they say.
It's human bones.
It makes it frothy.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
It's long gone, but it was good.
Oh my god.
I have
Terry's
a
saying
recipe
that
on my
leaning
channel.
back, eating a chicken wing from Arc Hero.
Ouch.
Oh, he finally broke. He was just complaining. Go, start the episode.
One called Arcuro a chicken. Two. His leg was like that big, and we all know Arcuro was not that small. Okay, all right.
Now,
Three.
It was
but wait, was it a
delicious.
chicken leg or a chicken breast?
I don't know.
So is this the crispiest episode?
I really like that. All right, let's dive into the crispiest episode of Bomb Squad.
Arcuro just as baked.
Baked.
Ooh, I rolled a nat 20.
Save it.
That means we can start.
Use it later.
We dive back in. You get us talking about kids and we're just
Sorry.
exclusive content.
Oh,
if you
Terry's
want
still
us to
going.
really-
I had a
Yes,
child picking
Cheers,
the skin
Ray.
off
Go,
my
go,
feet.
go.
Okay. Oh man. So where are we here? We are at the eyes. Top of the order.
enjoys it.
Shh.
Here we go.
So eyes just broke blinded.
I'm
That's ironic.
Okay. So Dan's got
That was the
Chocfee.
boss edge, right?
That was boss
That
edge
was
to
boss
break
edge.
blinded. Yep. Okay. So the eyes. That's already on. Okay. Yeah.
Hi over there.
She's going
Point
to
of
now.
no
She
return.
has stood back up and she's grabbed onto your bladed arms, and has stood up,
that's
and
right.
she's like almost 8 feet tall, so towers over you. And then with one hand, she throws your one arm away and just puts her hand right onto your chest, grabbing your armor. Her claws sinking in, and your shield sparks. And she looks at you. I will take your soul. Sound vaguely familiar. And focus action. Yep, okay. Too many numbers. There we are. Okay. And 3, 1. I've lost. Okay. That's good enough. Okay. And 43 against toughness.
For damage?
Yes, damage attack. It is going to be Ajax. She has to get through that shield first. As she's digging in, her claws are like they're almost going slightly incorporeal and like sinking in. And you hear Ajax saying, she's getting into me. I don't know what it's doing.
What was it, 40?
3.
3.
Against toughness. Now, Ajax can defend himself, too.
I just need like 5 more. No, it's going to 0.
Okay. There's a sputter. I think Aurora can see this. There's a sputter. And the shield goes down. Ajax is still in there, but you've got error logs going up. I've got to figure out how to reconfigure energy from somewhere else. Where I'm going to do my best I can, Commander. Carry on.
That was your just your shield?
Sorry, me next.
It was half of me, so I've lost like half of my.
Okay.
So haste is dropped.
Haste is dropped. No shield, no movement. The extraordinary movement. Fortitude is gone.
Okay. So that's her whole turn because she focus actioned.
Okay.
Which also. Did I say focus action?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I don't remember.
I missed it.
But anyways, because that means her bolster drops doing that. But she really wanted to hit him hard. And now it's the ears. And his soul has been struck. So as he is going to...
Does he release Pim Pam?
Yes. As soon as you hit... So actually, he stood up. And you see him. And he looks down at that pendant you're wearing. Clockmaker.
Oh, you know him.
He's going to use his move action to attempt to shake it. Potent tier 2 due to exceptional success. Struck his soul, which reduces what he can roll. 2, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So that goes there. Yeah, that's good. That reduces the total amount of dice he's keeping. So, okay. This is just a resist roll. He's not going to focus action on it. He's just going to attempt to do it. Might is 6.
Might is 6.
Okay, so 22 to resist. Fails. That's a 12 total. D20 hates it. Okay. You see, and every once in a while you can kind of like you're still learning how to control it. You're more just going with the flow, as it were.
Yeah.
So every once in a while you're going in and you see like he's trying to like mend the hole that you've put in him, but he can't quite do it, which reduces his magical abilities. So he is going to attack right at you as his major action.
Sure.
And he's reduced to a 6 now. Taste mortality. Okay. 2, 4. Crooked in the hit. Okay. So We're only keeping 2 dice now. Roll 2 more. Okay. Oh, it's still a good roll. So 38 against toughness. Got a nat 19 and exploded.
I mean, there's really not much I can do there.
So this time he's just 2 hands of both right on you. And every once in a while you're blipping, you can see him like he's still trying to put himself together. And you can feel there's not a strength in his grip like it should be, but he just squeezes his bony hands into you and bites right into your neck almost like a vampire. And comes off of you with blood on his teeth. I will drink your soul. You alright, buddy?
It's just, what are you ending up with, Tiri?
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Do you know?
I'm looking at the thing.
Aurora's next.
Where's Pim Pam? Like, how's Pim Pam?
Pim Pam is at 0 HP.
She's unconscious.
She has passed out unconscious. She's lying limp. She's still chained to it, but she's just hanging over the chain like this.
I mean, I'm gonna have to defend. I just can't do the damage.
Now, Iliad, you can defend Tiri as well if you want to.
Right.
If
That's
you
what-
could, then I'm gonna try and bring full power into an attack with this next one.
I was just trying to figure
What-
out whether or not it should be Pim Pam
Can you
or it should
give
be...
one red
would he have to
tally
roll?
on gnome
Was it like
as
a
one
30
fail?
something?
If he fails the
Oh,
resist
well,
3
for me
times,
to
it stays.
Not take. I mean, I am only at
Thank
2
you.
hit points, so like,
It'd have to be all of it,
what?
right?
Yeah, basically.
Or
'cause
even minimum
is
damage would-
3, so he has to make what for defend to work.
Right. 38, so you gotta get 37. Minimum.
Okay.
But Iliad has...
I have a reroll.
That's also true. You can throw a
And-
reroll on that attack.
Just do that.
On whose attack?
I rolled a nat 19 and exploded on an 8. That's why it was so big.
Yeah.
So you could reroll the attack.
What attack?
The one that's
You
held
could
down
tell me
Tiri.
to use your reroll to make
Really?
the gnome reroll his attack. Now you can choose to keep some. So I had an exploding 8, and a 6, and then nat 19 on the d20.
The reroll the 19?
You could reroll all of it, or if you want to keep some, it's up to you.
I would say you just make him reroll all of
All
it.
of it? Okay.
Was the
All
6
right,
and 8?
I'll do that. I
A
didn't
No,
know
D8?
that
it was
a-
just a 6, then the
Forgot
d8.
about that.
The 6 was a D8.
The 6 was the d8. He's
Okay.
only keeping 2 d8 right now because of the polymorph. Normally keeps 3. So, okay, so reroll being used.
Is that counting as Iliad's defend?
No,
Or no, it's just a
that's
straight-
his d4 ability.
Whatever. Okay, cool.
Just, oh, well, that's much better. D20's an 8. There is an exploding 8 right now. Okay, so we're at a 6, 8, 8. I've got 2 more advantage to roll. No explodies. So we're at a 22 total.
That's at least defendable.
24 total. Dropped it by 13, 14 points.
Yeah.
So 24 total on the attack now. As he's going in to bite Iliad, I think you're grabbing at his cloak and trying to pull him towards you, so he's not. He's like biting at Tiri and trying to get her.
Can I still do my defend? The Falcon's
Yep.
mandate?
Falcon's Mandate, it gives you access to protection, which allows you to roll your influence as a defend, because you can create barriers,
Because
Right,
I'm
which is what I
wanted to
Tiri's
do.
going to try and go for
which is your highest stat.
Okay. yep.
shaking her, demoralized, and doing full force.
Yeah, so I say that's a really great use, because now it's only a 24 to roll for, so go ahead and roll your defend.
Roll my defend. 2d8s. I'm going to use a legend point.
All right. Ding
we
ding.
gotta-
So now you're keeping that extra die plus one.
Yes.
Extra die plus 1. Come on.
Influence is D10s.
Okay.
So you're
14.
rolling
Rolling
first of all, you're
D10s?
rolling the wrong things.
What do you mean?
These are
D10s.
D8s.
Because you have extraordinary focus.
Yep.
Whoops.
Excuse me.
So you roll 3d8s.
So I'm kind of
I
interested,
thought I
Iliad.
had
Are
the
you like,
eights.
how are
Sorry,
you creating?
You roll 3d10s and you keep all of it.
Oh, it's d10s?
Because you have extraordinary focus, so it raises you.
Have I been rolling the wrong ones then?
You were rolling it right before. Well, it doesn't matter. It's fine.
I was probably looking. Yeah. Anyways.
Yep.
Okay, how am I flavoring it? Is what you're asking?
Because this is through your
Well,
music.
okay.
You add it
9, 18, 18, 25,
That does it.
32, 33.
33. Wow. No damage.
34 with your legend point.
33 was
34.
with the legend.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Okay,
So
good job.
yeah, give me a little
Flavoring it?
flavor.
Okay.
Because it's through your music that
Right.
you're now. You can create a barrier or something. This is
Yeah, I
actually
mean-
the Falcon's mandate is all about defending your allies. That's his thing.
right.
So this is perfect.
Okay. I mean, again, so we were talking, right? It's envisioning through my flute.
It doesn't. You could be singing
Doesn't
too
have
because
to
you
be.
sang before. But yeah, however you want to, just for fun to flavor.
Oh,
And then Aurora's up.
I almost think it could almost be like a piercing one vocal note that's sending a shock wave to.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
You're
It's so
thinking-
funny.
I just get like Iliad just like yes, this. Like
That would be
that's
pretty great.
instantly just this piercing note that he's singing, and I just
And it's almost.
well, this gnome is trying to eat the face off of Tiri, and Iliad just like rising behind him, kind of like how Paul Berggren used to do his like
Yeah, the creepies. Oh, that's reaching back.
yeah.
Paul, I hope you watch.
Maybe Iliad hits a note so
back.
high that the gnome's teeth shatter and it just gums Tiri.
I was always thinking.
Yes.
Really good.
That's the one.
I was
That's
thinking
the
it's
one.
like
I vote
it's like
that's
a
canon.
sub, you know.
The
like-
brown note.
What's yeah? It's
No,
like a
no,
note that you
what?
can't
Just kidding.
hear.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Except
no,
not
that's
so comical.
awesome.
More threatening than anything.
No, I love that because you're grabbing at it. It could be even just you speaking no,
Right,
and there's
right.
like this vocal power that comes out of it. And
I think
Tiri,
it's
you
this
feel
deity's
that.
like it's a hawk or bird.
falcon.
The falcon.
Falcon,
It's
yeah.
a falcon sound. That's what I
oh,
hear.
that's kinda cool.
I like that.
Yeah, there's like a falcon scream behind
Yeah,
him.
that's what.
Like those sounds you hear and you're like
Like an auto-tune
that.
falcon.
So he was gonna bite and then he's like,
I like
Auto-tuned
that a lot.
falcon.
Okay, awesome. That's so cool.
Falcon.
So that protects Tiri and leads to Aurora's turn because that's the end for the gnome's turn.
Cool. So,
Hostages are still there, but man.
yeah.
I need help.
So, Aurora now is like flying back into life, and
Yep.
so she is waking up. Eyes are still white, hair is still white. Mm-hmm. She sees Brick and that thing, and she sees that Brick is hurt from it, or whatever's going on.
Visually, can it be like one of my blades is like still in
Yeah.
her, and I'm like,
What I like is because she was grabbing your hands and standing up, you're still pushing, and it's so close to her eye that it's hitting whatever this magical barrier is. So it's like, and she's standing up and throwing your one arm away and grabbing you. So both her force field and your shield are going.
so it's like Brick has one arm in and one arm on her arm on him.
So yeah, they're totally locked.
So-
Equally in combat, it seems. And then Brick's shield dissipates.
And she's going to look at Brick and be like, I'm on your side. And she's going to stand up and she's going to look at her and start saying, I am the white eye that watches. I am the hand of doom. Rest now, O weary soul, and receive thy judgment due. and she's going to use the Hand of Doom on her.
Yes. Unfortunately, Aurora, before you do that, there's a bug in your mind. Please roll for me your will to resist
Okay.
the implant that Valak has placed inside you.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Please.
Can I use my lucky?
Is it a D4 lucky?
No. It's
I have a D4 lucky.
I have 2d4 lucky.
It's true.
So
But tell me what you're thinking.
well, I because this is the relationship between Aurora and Brick. If either of you want to use your lucky, that might be better flavor wise.
We can flavor it however, as long as someone's expelling a resource.
sure.
I'm fine with
I
flavoring
will expel
however.
the lucky for my team in this connection.
That's
There is a
beautiful.
lucky bond here.
Yeah. Just being with Tiri makes you lucky.
Okay.
But what's... Did you want anything
My
more
whole
out of
thing
it?
was like, do I even look at her? Because I'm locked in combat,
Yes.
and I hear that, and I think the only time we heard it was on the Dejec's Jewel.
It's on the mountain.
Was it on the mountain? Okay.
Yeah, technically...
You guys never heard it.
Technically, Arkira was the only one that noticed her transform because you guys were in the midst of combat
On
on Tzedekah's Jewel.
okay.
Okay.
Yep, that was... Yep.
Okay.
But still, there's a weight to it and a power when she speaks it that resonates. And you see Guthrun's one eye here, the one that's not cracked yet. Again, it rotates and you feel it focusing on Aurora.
Could part of the lucky just be some part of her physicality against me pushes my head to even look at Aurora?
Ooh, okay.
Because-
yeah,
Brick is locked in to this thing that killed.
no, I love that. As you're both locked in and she's grabbed, and as soon as the shield dissipates, she knows she can get to you. So as her eye turns to look at Aurora, the other cracked eye is still looking at you, and she snaps with her beak, and you just instinctually look away, and you find yourself, as you look that way towards Aurora, looking straight at her. You're gonna see something special. But first I need that will roll from Aurora.
Okay. I'm going to spend a lens point because why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are we at?
10, but so.
Okay. So that was
Keeping all those die.
26. Yes. 31.
You did it. Absolutely.
Wow.
So what you're attempting to use the Hand of Doom, which is Aurora's deific item,
Oh my gosh.
allows her to inflict the death bane upon a target. Woo!
Gosh.
So I assume you're approaching.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So
My
as you,
half speed. I'm making it.
yep, you can make it. Okay, it targets toughness too. So go ahead and roll your entropy for the attack.
Okay.
Does Malik respond at all to her presence being right there?
No. Stays laying there. Well, let's see what number she gets, and then we'll put it all together.
Oh, I'm nervous. I'm going to spend another legend
Yeah,
point. That's
do
what I
it
do.
You can do up to +1 your
Okay.
level, so you guys can spend up to 5 on one roll now.
Wow. I didn't realize that,
you
but I
want
don't have
to.
that many.
There's shares, I think, around.
20. 34.
34.
Yeah.
Very
Woo,
nice.
yeah.
Very nice. Does anyone have a legend point to give to her to make it an exceptional success?
I think I have one more left to give.
Share? Yep, you got 2 shares. All right, because I'll make that an exceptional success and grant it another tier of potent. She doesn't know what that means, but it's good. It means he has more disadvantage in resisting it. Or she.
Okay.
She has more
Got it.
disadvantage in resisting it. Yeah,
She
that
already
counts as a
has-
spend.
Yep, it
She
counts
already
as
has a
spend.
potent against it.
So now it's potent tier 2.
Okay, got it.
Our custom bane rules sometime in hopefully this lifetime, Jake and I get to it. But we tier the potent now. Okay, so give me something for Deathbane and the rings.
Oh,
It's a bane. So Aurora, as she's coming out of this and she speaks those words as Guthrin is biting at Brick. Brick turns and just instinctually in the dodge. Thank you. Oh, nice. Black. That's good. I like that. You instinctually turn and look at Aurora, and as she's walking, her eyes white and her hair white, her sword glistening, and you can see power is growing in her sword as she's coming in, and she goes to swing, but with each step, the image starts flicking in and out, and you see, instead of Aurora, this blonde-haired woman with very angular cheekbones, quite tall, a little taller than Aurora, wearing some kind of skin-tight outfit and walking towards you holding a Jadar pistol at your face. And then it turns back to Aurora as she's continuing to say her lines. And then you see the blonde woman looking at you again with each step. And then Aurora comes in and she's swinging. You guys are locked in combat. Guthrin twists you around and Aurora strikes and it nearly hits you as she tries to swing. And then she just screams and slices and this wave of energy goes through, striking into Guthrin. Guthrin throws you back. Brick takes a step back. And Guthrin then rushes forward as she is stumbling and clearly dazed by this energy that has washed through her, and she just headbutts you right in the face without your shield, and you dazed. You start to fall back. Brick goes prone. Legend point as your flaw is automatically activating. And something special is going to happen.
Oh my, what?
As Brick remembers
Yeah.
for the first time. You hear the sounds of battle fade away. You feel claustrophobic as the ship takes off.
okay. Beginning ammo entry. How's our footprint?
No noise. I think we're still good.
Good. Ekman, do we still have manual control over the flight path?
As long as the Lethean Initiative thinks we're an empty supply drone, I can plug us in anywhere.
Okay. Quay, Sasha, get the armory capsules. When we get Tarek's signal planetside, we can pop them. Remember, no audio comms, ping only. Her and Ekman keep us off any radar until we get the okay from Tarek.
Here, boss.
Boom. Got him. Tarek just dropped the green signal. Rendezvous confirmed.
All right. Ekman, take us down, slow and steady. Gear up, you two. Weapons out, but keep them off. I don't want any sub-physical noise.
Already done, sir.
Keep your weapon off.
Boss,
No one move.
is this a fuss-loving joke?
Pick up the weapons capsule and slide it over to me.
What the fuss are you doing?
Don't try it! Drop it, or Quay loses his head.
Stand down, Sasha. That's an order!
I have never taken orders from you.
You son-sucking traitor.
You don't know me.
This whole time.
Kick the capsule over to me now.
Don't do it, boss. She can't take all of you.
Stay back!
What the fuss is your game plan, Sasha? What do you want?
Ekman is gonna navigate this bucket to the nearest Alethian airbase. Hernt is gonna tell them exactly where Tarek is. And you, sir, you are gonna slide that fuss-loving capsule over here now!
Sasha. Go to hell.
Wait! Stop! You're next if you move!
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna slaughter.
Shut up!
What have you done, Sasha?
What have I done? Me? What have you done? What's Jadar done? You self-righteous, corrupt, ravenous thieves. You murder and pillage because you can't imagine you could ever be wrong. You can't fathom the possibility of the universe surviving without you. You have to spread your disease. You have to erase all of us. You take and you take and you take and you take, and when everything's been consumed, when everything's been devoured, when you've taken everything, all that remains are people who have nothing left to lose.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I do. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I know exactly what you've done. People like you made people like me. I know who you are. You ignorant, nepotistic, spoiled boy who's nothing more than the spawn of a beast. Now give me that capsule!
Okay. You can have it. But that beast taught me something I'll never forget. Always carry your knife. I told you I'd kill you.
Hurt? It's bad, boss!
I've already killed you. You killed yourselves. All of you. They know you're here. The only thing that's keeping them from shooting you out of the sky is me. Was me. Burn in hell.
Oh, fast. Ekman, get us down to Tarek now!
On it, boss!
Hold on. I got you.
Oh no. No.
What's going up?
It's planet-side anti-air fire! We're getting peppered, boss!
Pull us back up! Pull us into orbit!
I'm trying! Thrusters are at half! Boss, gravity's got us! I can't!
Ekman! No. Tarek, mission is scrapped. Crew KIA. We need emergency evac. We're taking fire and are in planet fall. Track our Tarek!
My whole body.
That was totally wicked!
So insane! But I'm like, I'm tense. All the sound effects.
When's the movie coming out? That was a trailer, right?
I need to know more.
More will come.
Man.
Brick remembered.
Well, that explains a lot.
Can we go meta here for a second or no?
Probably not, but you can ask a
Okay, no,
question.
sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't wanna mess the moment.
Aurora's turn's over. Boss Edge. While we move on. That was a lot of work.
Seriously, I'm seriously.
Wow.
All the editing involved.
Legend points. I don't have any to give.
I know. I don't have any more to give.
So excited. We'll play it again or something.
Dude,
Gotta hear it in headphones. Boss Edge.
that needs to
It's
be
the
a
eyes,
video on its
which is
own.
perfect. The eyes only has one option, as her soul is forced into the Sea of Stars, as the blade of the Abaddon passes through her. Potent tier 2.
Yes.
This is save or die.
This is 3 resist rolls.
Oh, okay.
Save or die, but all she can do is resist. And the Abaddon has told her, die. Yep. Yeah, it has to be that. Okay. 2 disadvantage from Potent. Attack was from attribute 6.
Yes.
So the resist is a 22. It's pretty much on the d20. Not bad. There was an exploding 8, which gets dropped because disadvantage. Yes. And a 6. 25. If you spend a legend point, she will fail. Does anyone have one to spend?
I have one to offer.
Yep, I'll count it. Because that's very close. Except
And now throw it back
throw
in.
it
I know. I
back
was
in.
about to say. Oh, it's blocked.
Lay up, lay up.
Okay. We got it.
Hell. So that will make the first failure. As she slumps into her chair and her eyes roll back. So that now, rather than that twisting and swirling ink, there's just still clouds. More of the crack on her eye goes across. She can be subject to a finishing blow. Basically. Little tweak with it being a boss, but... And we come to Iliad.
Yeah.
You used your defend, so you have a
Right.
minor action if you desire.
Even though it was the Falcon's mandate?
It's still a defend action, so it's your major action. The Falcon's Mandate gives you access to other abilities outside of what influence should grant.
All these plans.
All these plans.
All these plans. All right, well...
But you saved Tiri. Now, what
I can do, like, perception or something like that.
Yeah, what I'll say is we can do a roll-off. Rather than setting a CR, do a roll-off as a minor action to potentially use that minor action to give Tiri an advantage on her turn. As you guys are currently engaged together.
Okay.
So, tell me what you're thinking.
I guess explain that more. I'm not quite following.
So, you're going to do something to give Tiri a situational advantage on her next turn. But it's a roll-off, so if you fail, Tiri will gain a disadvantage instead.
I gotcha. Okay.
Right now, Tiri's biggest holdback is not on being able to like smash this, but it's this steely, bitter resolve at what she's dealing with inside and the threat that exists right here. So, like on Tiri's turn, she's going to be focusing on how to come to some kind of a resolution that'll break this demoralize. So I think it's the biggest way of impacting this.
So to me, it feels like, I mean, can influence play a part here just to flavor it?
Yeah, because you have
With my flute.
access to bolster and heal.
Okay, could it be? Yeah.
No,
so maybe
absolutely.
A bolster then?
Well, you roll your influence.
Yeah, Tiri's technically already
But it would-
bolstered.
This is just to give her a situational advantage, and this is so in some way can you use your music and your presence to call her out, to speak truth into her heart right now, because she's overwhelmed with visions and nightmares.
Okay.
And it's against the reduced stat due to polymorph because of the soul.
15.
with influences. No, you bolstered agility. So 2d10 and a d20. Okay. Well, he's at 2d8. So 20 total.
Jeepers.
20 total.
Can I use lucky? My lucky?
Yeah, absolutely. I like that a lot.
I don't know how to flavor it, but
No. What's going to happen is his boss edge is going to be focused on you now instead, but Tiri gains the advantage on her attack. So what's the flavor? I want to see a flavor for how you're bringing Tiri out of the nightmares, or how to get her focused on. You can clearly see there's like that cloud over her. You just look at her and you can see there's a part of her that's not here, and that is just not Tiri. Tiri's always present.
right.
Something about her is not present.
Man, I mean, I feel like it has to involve my flute and playing a melody to bring her back into an awareness and a focus of.
Can I throw out something?
Yes.
Unless Britt, go ahead.
There was something that she would hum to her babies.
Oh, that's even better.
I like it a lot.
I thought that's what you were gonna say.
I was gonna have him sing his mother's lullaby again,
See if I could remember.
but that's even better.
Because it's
The song.
Tiri's
Tiri's lullaby.
You were thinking that one?
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
Do you want to
What's
make
this
a-
one?
I don't know that I ever put a tune together to
Oh,
it, but
okay.
I will now.
It probably.
Or you can.
I would say you'd probably have a better sense of what you're thinking of. Maybe me.
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to. I'm not musically gifted enough to, but
If you sing something,
something-
extra advantage.
something.
If I sing something,
It's something. Melancholy would be something.
Melancholy?
I'm thinking like something that's like pan fluty.
which is exactly what the other one kind of was going for.
Right.
So it's gonna be hard for me to not do the same one.
Well, you could do a song that actually exists too.
Okay.
I don't know, because a lot of like Irish folk songs have that sadness always to them.
I'm not good at this on the spot.
It can change. That's okay too.
You had said that I could have an introspective moment to try and to come out of it. I know it's like technically part of my turn, but can we fit it in?
No,
here for now?
absolutely.
So Tiri is thinking back about how she already has created a great family, and that already can't be touched. That part of the stream is already set. So vibing off of that, what resolution does she need here? Because she's already very much embraced what this nightmare is. It's fueling and now her focus to make sure that that never comes to pass. But what is the actual demoralizing element to it? Because she's willing to resolve whatever it is some kind of a adamant axiomatic purpose.
Yep.
To break this, because she is at that point. She's not trying to run from anything or know me flight out of it. It's we are embracing this into a resolve, and it's going to end here. Mm-hmm. So what is actually holding her back?
Here's what I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna flavor the scene.
Sure.
And let you get the final decision on what exactly is holding you back.
Sure.
But go with me on this and see how it works. Iliad, you get this intuitive moment. That song just comes to you. You don't know why, and you just start playing it on your flute. You stand up over the gnome, your tattoo's glowing, and you play that song, and those final notes linger, Tiri, over you. As I think you're still doing your kata, probably too. It's the one thing that's keeping you centered. And you suddenly get a full vision of the stream, and you see flowing water, half transparent, partially transparent, flowing through everyone, everything, reaching out. Your eyes are drawn immediately as actually the world around you is almost in perfect slow motion. You see the eyes battling with Aurora and Brick, and they're moving in slow motion. You see Brick, he's falling backwards slowly, impossibly slowly. You see from these individuals, all but Minnehaha now, streams, small trickles draining into that machine. As you look at Aurora, that strange woman, I guess technically you don't know her name, that strange woman who is fighting with Brick, you see this great, powerful whirlpool of water streaming into her. She stands out uniquely in that way. Even Brick has these faint wisps of water as if a tributary is trying to form itself, coming off of him. And you look to Arkiro's body. The water is still around him, only there. It stays still, but still it is there, and tributaries go out, reaching out to each of you, even one reaching out to Guthrin. You see the flow. You understand in that moment, body, mind, and soul. Time, consciousness, power is all in the stream that's ever flowing forward. And you hear Grandfather's voice speak to you. Down the stream is never set till you've already passed it. That is what we defend, granddaughter. The potential, the possibility. No one can predetermine your steps. And then you're back in reality, and the song finishes.
All right. Good. We'll get to the response.
All right.
Nice.
Iliad's down.
I like that. Thanks.
You're welcome.
How down?
Nice.
Iliad's turn is down.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, so we're at boss edge. Eyes. Right? Or no, eyes already went.
I just went.
I might have mixed it up, but it's fine. We'll
So
go to
it's
the ears, which fits really well. He's going to try and break the polymorph. That's what he's going to do. Reduced to resist with
He's already got one mark.
potent tier 2. 22's the mark. Oh, we'll see. It's close. But reduce 21.
Nice.
21. That's another fail. Oh man, would have succeeded without those potents. Very nice. Okay, so that's his boss edge, and we're up to Brick. Brick is going to, no, that's just how it is. Brick, you're at disadvantage for this turn due to the flaw. And you can stand back up, which uses half your movement if you desire.
Yes.
As you come back, you now remember that moment in your life. And as you rise up, there's a quick moment where you look at Aurora standing over you, swinging her sword, glowing white. For a second, it flashes to Sasha, and she's holding her gun at you again. But then when it flashes back to Aurora, she's facing the enemy and striking into the enemy. And for a moment, as she strikes and inflicts the death bane upon Guthrin, you see Sasha with her lifeless eyes instead of Guthrin. And now you're back in the present.
Okay. So I guess look at I want to look at Aurora. I don't know if she's aware of
Yeah,
in
she's
the
aware.
middle of combat. Give her a look that's not if nothing else, just like a nod of two strangers passing. Not friends. And armor's down, everything's down. He's just gonna leap towards her and go with his blades.
Beautiful.
Nothing else. Like
Yeah. Roll your attack. Her guard
all right.
is only armor plus 10, as she's inflicted with the Death Bane.
Battle trans. I think that's it. No haste. No Ajax.
Nope. Yep. Yep. Nullify. Got rid of both. So yeah. So just battle trans right now. Nice. Hold on just a second. Because I do too many things at once.
It's good. It's good.
What an exceptional.
That's an exceptional success.
Yes.
Because what? She's inflicted with the Death Bane right now. She doesn't have agility or might. She's literally lying unconscious. So I'm just pulling it up to make sure. Yep. Immobile, unconscious, and unable to take actions. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. Okay. So... Aurora...
Do I get a Bane?
Well, I'm trying to decide, because it's a boss, it's not really a finishing blow. Yeah, what Bane were you thinking?
What I wanted to flavor it as is stabbing her, and Brick is like super hurt and about to be down.
Yep.
But he's just enraged and sad and eyes red and a little bit of tears welling.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just stabs into her. And I think his helmet would come back.
Yep.
And he would say, I see you.
Nice.
And then if the helmet could come back up and he just, I know this is a lot, but
No, you're fine.
talking to Ajax, get her, and just give another Bane of Blinded into her eyes. I want her to never, ever see anything.
Yeah.
Anywhere, physical or not.
Yep.
Nothing ever again. You don't get to.
Beautiful. Okay. So, as you dive in and strike with both blades, I'm assuming you're just going for both of the eyeballs. You strike and hit that shield again, and you press in, and as you say that, I see through you. The one eye that's cracked, the force field fails, and your blade goes through. And you see the eyes. And this blast of force goes through and it goes out, hitting both you and Aurora. I don't have enough dice, but that's good. I'm just lucky. Okay. Both of you take 5 points of damage and are pushed back. And you hear her, she doesn't physically wrecked. Her body stays limp, but she goes. She is now going to have to make an immediate resist roll against the Deathbane as you strike into her and damage part of her phylactery. Yep. And it's 2 disadvantage for the potent. And actually 1 more now. Another disadvantage because of the damage phylactery. But a nat 19 on the die. Lowest ones. Keeping that. 4 is 23. 26. Okay. So that's not going to break the Bane. But she doesn't immediately die. So you see she's still clinging and reaching, and Aurora, you can feel as Brick does that, you feel her pulled further toward the ring. You can feel Marosha reaching for her soul and grasping for it. All the power of the shepherds reaching for her. And she's fighting with all she has to resist it. Ajax is down. So that's Boss Edge.
For ears.
For ears. He's going to do his last resist roll. Yeah, you struck at a very sensitive part of his soul. So I'm just thinking.
Think with fewer die.
Think with fewer die. Actually, I think he's going to use his full turn to try and resist. And for this one, this is not the end for me. I will come back again, as I always have. But she can't. He's gonna go for Bim Bam.
Oh.
He is reduced due to polymorph. So someone's probably gonna defend.
I have
this.
a lucky. That's the last one.
Ooh, that's cool. Okay. The lucky, not my. No. So that's those 2, and that covers all the advantage. So 13, 21, 29. Okay, 31. Exploded twice. Using lucky. How do we want to do this? I think Tiri takes the hit for her. Is that right? Or are you thinking something else? Trying to think what makes sense.
There's a thing.
Tell me what you're thinking.
What level of fatigue am I at?
2.
Well, so Tiri's going to grab this thing by the throat.
Mm-hmm.
Drag it up so that her face is right in close to its ear. Is like, let this ring around in your skull. My family is part of the greatest force on Earth. This stream that I have laid for them with my husband is set. No matter what you throw at them, that will triumph. But you have no part in this stream. You are broken, and my family, looking out over everyone, even I is taking a moment to rest on our hero, will finish you. I'm going to use my narrative moment.
Yeah.
Yep. And so Tiri's going to take that hammer and is going to start to is going to kind of like push the thing back, and she's going to take the hammer and she's going to start spinning it in circles into this crazy fast blur of a spin. But as it's spinning, it's going to slow down and slow down and slow down, as though she's overcoming tremendous force. The final spin is going to almost tick each individual fraction around until it comes to the top, and there's going to be almost this gongy chime as the hammer strikes 12. She's going to step back, jump up into the air, and kick the hammer into the ears. And when it hits in, it's going to lock, and there's going to be like this click in place, as though it has bonded and attached mechanically to it, and all that built up potential is going to be released in a backwards spinning blur of time. I want to erase this thing from the stream. It does not get to come back. And as that is blurring over and winding away, because at this point Tiri's done, she's going to look over at Pim Pam and is just like, this is for you. I want it obliterated.
All right. I love that. Okay, Tiri, the only thing you have to roll for me is a will or a fortitude. With your lucky expelled, I'm making that a legend point. So you'll be keeping an extra die +1.
What were the options? Will or fortitude?
Yep. As you are channeling the complete power of your deity.
Yep. I'm going to go with will. Because this is absolutely a matter of will.
As you're doing that whole thing, you can perfectly see the stream again, all its tributaries everywhere, and you get this sense of it wrapping around the entire world, and then this wave of water comes crashing behind you into the gnome, into the ears.
Well, and you can use legend points. She can use legend points.
She can use legend points on this. I was gonna say, if
that was
anyone
the
has a
lucky
share,
was the
Can I
last
give her one?
expenditure.
It has to be a share.
A share?
Yeah, everybody has 2 share.
Did
legend
I?
points.
I gave 1. I know I gave 1. Have I given 2?
I don't know. I truly don't know. I'll say it's fine though.
I don't think I have.
You have.
What's that? But I mean, both of you can.
I have one left, but I'm not here.
I gave you the shares.
All right, you get 1 for me.
I think it's actually
one for me?
beautiful
It made it.
that our hero is giving you a share.
I love it.
Here,
I love it.
So you have 3 now legend points. Technically 4
Can there?
because of the lucky.
I think there's a moment when Tiri's doing this that she can see the spirit of our hero just looking at her. Can you say, it's gonna make me cry. Can you say charge?
Can I say charge? Tiri, charge.
Right.
So that's +4 to the roll, keeping an extra die.
$29.
Does anyone have 1 more legend point to spend?
To give her of my own.
I have lucky, too.
Perfect. Because she needed a 30 to survive. Because she already has 2 levels of fatigue. So the way I do deific items is they take 6 levels of fatigue. For every 10 they roll, it reduces it. So now Tiri's taking 3, which puts her at fatigue 5. 6 is death. Yeah, the lucky. That's a D4 lucky, right?
Yeah.
So I'm perfectly fine with sharing that. Okay. As Tiri, as you do that and you have that moment with Pim Pam, I think the charge happens just as you're about to jump. You have that moment with Pim Pam. and she sees you. For everyone, time slows down for everything that's happening. Aurora and Brick, everyone is just drawn to look at this. There's power. There's so much power concentrated in this moment, and you hear the ticking as Tiri slows down that twist. You can hear a clock ticking, and it strikes. Only Pim Pam and Iliad hear what Tiri says to Pim Pam. And then Aurora, you alone also see the spirit of Arc Hero. Tiri jumps and strikes into it. This wave of energy comes passing over the ears. The ears rises up into the air. Tiri, you see the splinters in his soul continuing to fracture into pieces. You all see physically the bits on his belt, those fingers, those eyes, one by one. They're just vanishing, shattering. And he's screaming, no, 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 I will not be unmade.
You already are.
And the stream comes rolling through Tiri. The last thing you see as you pass unconscious is the stream settling that wave you created. And you hear Grandfather whisper, we make ripples that no greater waves bring catastrophe.
Or bondage.
And the stream returns to its normal flow. The ears is gone. Tiri is unconscious on the floor. She will not stand back up for the rest of the combat. This has been another fantastical episode of BombSquad, an Avenue Studios production. Do give us a like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. If you're listening on podcast, do give us a review as it helps to spread the word. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing force known as Avenue Studios by joining our Patreon or Locals community. Doing so will not only help us continue to create high-quality content and tell amazing stories, because these guys are awesome, but you will also gain access to our exclusive Discord, where you can chat with us, watch movies, and so much more. Don't forget to check the links in the description for our sound, music, and ambience, and a lot of great other content. Thank you so much for joining the adventure, and we will see you next time. All right, bye.
Very good. Wow.
Oh boy.